So I'm here at the Great Park, the original training spot. You know, this is where it started, let's say 5 years ago, where I met Michael sitting down right here. But I wanted this video to be about, you have to know it's from the Lord. You have to know it's from the Lord. And this is something Michael asked me, my coach asked me, when we first started training, of, do you believe that God has called you to be a professional beach volleyball player? It's an important question, because that answer of, do you believe God's called you to do this? Or really the question of, like, why are you doing what you're doing? That's going to determine if you stick through it, if you stick with it, you know, even in the tough times and stuff. So, the Lord often, and the Lord sometimes uses trials to help you know for sure that this is from the Lord. Right? Because when it really comes down to it, when you're really in the heat of it, when things are really not going your way and everything just sucks, what's going to keep you going? Right? So maybe the Lord is taking you through a season, a tough season, so that when you get through it, you can look back on that season and be like, wow, the Lord brought me through this. That was the Lord. I know this is from God because He sustained me through it all. Right? So that could be related to anything, really. I play volleyball, so I like to relate things to volleyball. The Lord's brought me this far. He's taking us through these trials, these ups and downs. And what's really motivating me is I know that God has called me to do this. Right? Because you see the sand right here? We spend a lot of time doing burpees in this sand. And the amount of burpees we do and how hard we train isn't worth the worldly success. Right? And sometimes we're doing burpees, we're doing 100 burpees with the weight vest on. And I'm thinking, while I'm doing those burpees, just absolutely dying, I'm thinking, this isn't worth it. How hard we're training is not worth playing on this court, playing the game, and winning how much money we're making, maybe the amount of fame we're getting or whatever, or just the good feeling of, oh, I won a game. How hard we train is not worth it. The trials are not worth it, personally. But you know what it is worth it, is knowing that the Lord has called you to do this, knowing that Jesus actually suffered way more than you're suffering. And ultimately we're doing this because God wants us to, but also to use this platform so that others might be saved. You know, because the world, they look at your life and it matters how you live it, you know, how you handle the things that God's given you. Do you take it seriously? Do you act like you're actually a child of God, like you're actually doing something of significance? You know, because if you are a child of God, if you have been born again, what you do should be significant, because the Lord is great, He's almighty, He's powerful. And if you're made in His image, then what you're doing should be great, should be excellent, like Him. So you have to know that it's from the Lord, and the Lord will make that clear to you sometimes. But that's super important. Okay, so that is, I don't know what's over there. This is the court. This is the stadium that I would like to host some stuff here. We have, but nothing really that big. And that scoreboard I've never seen work, so who knows what the Lord has for us here. But we've been here for 5 years, so I'm going to do some serving before Michael gets here, warm up before he gets here.